what word is on the board? Can you send that out? Hero. Hero. Can someone raise their hand and tell me what a hero is? Andre.
You don't have to have superpowers to be a hero, because sometimes you have little sisters, and sometimes your big sister is your little or sometimes your big sister is your little sister's hero.
That's right.
Sometimes even when someone needs help, like in an emergency, like you're almost gonna let go, and you can't hold it, and you're like almost gonna let go of falling down a cliff. Like if someone saves you, that's your hero.
That's right. Thank you so much, Andrew. So a superhero doesn't need to have superpowers. They're someone who helps someone. So over here, we're going to make a little spider chart. And a spider chart kind of looks like a spider. And we have a big circle. And we're just going to write key words about hero. And it's going to kind of look like spider legs. So a hero is someone who helps. Find our bubbles. A hero is someone who helps someone. Andrea, I love how you use an example of an older sister. I have an older sister, and she's my hero. So that was a very good example. Jordan, thank you for raising your hand.
Fireman.
A fireman, that's right. And Jordan, what do firemen do?
They put out fires.
They put out fires, that's right. They save people,
But
right?
if there's a fire on your clothes, you gotta stop, drop, and roll.
That is very important to know. We do stop, drop, and roll. Yes, Sophia?
When when you're on the road and you don't really see a car coming and there's really one coming, you see it and you see a car coming when there's not really one. When there's a car coming and you don't really see it, you just say help, help. But then if nobody helps or your mom helps, maybe there would be a superhero coming.
Maybe there'll be a superhero, that's right. So pretty much a hero is someone that helps someone. Maybe they come and they save the day.
They got New York City.
Or they save the city, that's right. So heroes are pretty cool people. Yes, Ian?
I used to watch Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is sometimes people. Spider-Man can be someone's hero, right?
Do you
Batman.
know
Yes.
Spider-Man can shoot webs?
That's right, they can shoot webs. All right, boys and girls, eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Thank you very much. Well, today is a very, very, very special day because while you guys are at lunch, I think we have a superhero coming here. A very, very cool superhero. But something about this superhero, he only comes every once in a while. He only comes every 10 days. And this superhero's name is Zero the Hero. Has anyone raised your hand if you have heard of Zero the Hero? A few people. He is like the coolest superhero. But in order to make sure that Zero the Hero came today, we have to make sure it's the 10th day, right? So what we're going to do, I know we usually do this at calendar time, but we're going to do this early. Now, when you guys came from lunch, and you guys were walking so quietly and you stopped in front of the door, did anyone, and raise your hand if you saw something on the door that's usually not there? Thank you for raising your hand, Jasmine. What did you see? The number 10. Jasmine, can you do me a favor and be a good model and go grab the number 10? Thank you very much. Now, I wonder why that number 10 was on the door. Maybe that means Zero was here. Why don't we count?
When you put it
I didn't put it up there.
Me
Me and Miss Smith are eating our lunch.
You was here.
Thank you so much. All right, boys and girls. Eyes on me. Thank you very much. Now, I'm looking for a volunteer. Ready? I have a funny finger. He's looking for a friend. He really, really, really wants to learn how to count to 10. Miss Laney, can you come up and see if we can count how many days of school we've been here. Now, boys and girls, when she points to a number, I want everyone to count out loud, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you very much, Miss Laney. 10. So does that mean we've been in school 10 days?
Yeah.
And does that mean Zero the hero came? No. I think he did. But you want to know something about Zero the hero? He's like our friend Pete the cat. He is super, super sneaky. Super sneaky. So when you guys were at lunch, he zipped on into the classroom. He flew around, looked at some of your great work on the wall. He left us a little something, I think, and then he zipped on out to all the other kindergarten classes. So we're sitting in our seats, we're going to use our eyes to scan the room and see if maybe something looks a little different and see if he left us something. So I want everyone to sit down with their eyes and raise their hand and point to something if you see something a little crazy.
I know, it's somebody up.
That's right, there's someone up here. Did anyone notice this before?
Yes.
I don't think this was here this morning.
No.
I think Zero the hero left us this stuffed animal. This shows that he was here and he really liked what he saw in here. He loved all of your special work and he could tell that you guys were working so hard. And you know what else he left? Let's see if he's going to stay. He left us a very special note to tell us what he does.
What are the stickers on our paper?
Maybe Zero the hero left the stickers.
Miss Johnston.
Yes. I know. We're going to see what Zero left for us, all right? This is the letter from Zero the hero. Dear Team Smith, I'm Zero the hero, and I came here to say, hooray, hooray, on your 10th school day. Congratulations on your very first zero. That's my favorite number of Zero the hero. A zero is special for you and for me. You will see it every 10 days. You will see. I've left you a treat that's round and cool. I'll be back in another 10 days of school. I'm Zero the hero. Let's cheer today. Hooray, hooray for our 10th day. From Zero the hero. How cool is that? That is awesome.
Zero Cheerios.
That's right. And you know what he left us? He left us a bag of Cheerios. Because what does a Cheerio look like? Raise your hand. Ian, can you tell me what this Cheerio looks like? They look like zeros, right?
Yeah, but I have those in my house.
I know, Cheerios are my favorite cereal. But that's right, Zero left us these Cheerios because they look like zeros, right? Okay, and he also left us some super cool worksheets that we are going to be working on in a little bit. But first, I'm going to show you guys, everyone find their bubble. We're going to come to the carpet in a few minutes. But I need everyone to find their bubbles. Let's see.
Because last time in class, Zero the hero.
I tried to catch him.
Do you know what? Remember when you
Find our bubbles, boys and girls. The internet's not working, so try.
You want to take this? Or I don't know.
I know. Thank you so much, boys and girls. Sometimes things happen with technology. We're going to read something very special that Zero also left for us, okay? All right, boys and girls, you guys are doing a great job. Remember, I'm looking for the table construction. following directions because I'm going to need some more volunteers. Okay. All right. All right, green table, you guys are sitting so quietly. Can you guys come down to the carpet and find your numbers? Thank you so much. Yellow table, you guys are sitting so quietly as well. Can you come down to the carpet? Thank you very much. Red table, come on down. And blue table. Good job, boys and girls. You guys are doing great. All right, take a seat. Remember, we have to follow directions. Miss Andre. That's okay. All right. Remember, boys and girls, on the carpet, we say, okay. All right, boys and girls. So this is a very special book that's going to tell us the story of why Zero became the hero. Because right now, we don't really know why Zero is the hero, right? So we're going to find out, all right? So this is a story that Zero left for us. The story of Zero, the hero. Okay. A long time ago, Zero was sad and jealous. All the other numbers had something to show for their number. Look, he has a sad face. He's crying. Remember, find our bubbles. Boys and girls, what we're going to do is when we see the number, we're going to say it out loud together as a class, and then when I point to the smiley face, we're going to count how many there are, okay? All right, ready? 1. Good job. 2. 1, 2. Good job. I know it's a little tricky. 3. 1, 2. Sorry. 3. Good job, boys and girls. Keep it up. 4. 1, 2. 4. Good job. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are doing great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. Up. What's next? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys are such great counters. You are so smart. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh. Of course, Zero's card is empty. Can I have someone raise their hand and tell me why Zero's card is empty? Jaden, thank you for raising your hand so quietly.
Because 0, it means nothing.
That's right. So if there is 0 of something, that means there's nothing. There's none of it. Which is pretty sad because all the other numbers, they have things to show. All right. But the other numbers were not happy either. They were sad that after number 9, there were no more numbers. Suddenly, 0 had a great idea. All right, Team Smith, I want to take a second and have us predict what 0's idea was. So can we think silently and independently for a second of why do you think 0 had a great idea? And raise your hand when you're all finished. Think why 0 had a great idea and what it might be. Maddie, thank you for raising your hand. 0 is empty, that's right. So what do you think 0 did? How do you think he saved the day? Got another 0? I don't know, that's a good thought. Jordan, thank you for raising your hand. He made a 10. That's a very good thought. I wonder. Yes, Ian?
I know why
That's right. Thank you, Ian. 0 means nothing. And boys and girls, remember, we need to check ourselves and make sure we're sitting crisscross applesauce, bubbles in our mouth, and we're not calling out. Thank you. All right, well, those were some very good predictions. We're going to keep on going. Now, I wonder what 0 did. 0 grabbed the number 1. He grabbed number 1's hand, and he made the number 10. That's right. How cool is that?
I was right.
You were right, Jordan. Thank you so much. So 0 grabbed the number 1, and he said, hey, number 1, come over here. I think together we can make a pretty cool number. And they made the number 10. The other numbers were so happy, they called him 0, the hero. That's 0. He came in here before. Now the numbers know that when they run out of numbers, they can call on 0 to hero to help them count higher. All right, Team Smith, let's see if we can do it. These are some pretty high numbers. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh no, 0 the hero. We need you. I wonder what's going to happen next. Then 0 the hero comes again. This time he grabs the number 2's hand and makes the number 20. This 0 the hero guy, he is too cool.
I can't see.
Can't see? I know, we're sitting so close. That's okay. And the fun begins again. 20, 21, 22. Let's see if we can keep going. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good job, Team Smith. But we could stop at 30. That's okay. That was so cool. You know what? I think we need to give ourselves a cheer. How about a cheeseburger cheer?
Yeah.
I know I just ate lunch, but I'm a little hungry. All right, boys and girls, we stopped counting. Let's find our bubble, and we're going to give ourselves a cheeseburger cheer. Ready? All right. Is it done yet? Not yet. Is it done yet? Not yet. Is it done? Well done. Well done, Team Smith. Did you guys like that book? I did too. All right, let's see if this video finally worked. I think, can you guys see?
They're not going to be able to see it
You
because
guys
it's
can see?
projecting.
Okay, can I have students at the red table go back to their seats?
Friends, Levi, make sure you're making the right decisions right now.
All right,
Peter.
students at the yellow table. Find their seats. Thank you. I'll turn the lights on. Students at the blue table. Find their seats. And students at the green table. Boys and girls, do I need to move some clips down? Amber, you're sitting so quietly and following directions. Can you go move your clip up, please? Because you have been a great helper. Thank you very much. All right, boys and girls, this video is not going. So you know what? We're just gonna jump. I just had a little video to show you that sang a little song about 0 the hero, but it's not really working right now. So we're gonna see if I can go back to that later. But let's see, over here, 0 left us some super cool worksheets that we're gonna do today, and they're gonna help us count to the number 10. Okay? Because today we're really focusing on how the number 10 came about and what the number 10 means. Okay, so I'm going to pass you out this worksheet. Now, what's the number one rule in kindergarten when we first get a piece of paper? We write our name and the date. That's right. So everyone find their bubbles. This is going to be independent work. Independent, that means on our own.
We already know that.
Peter.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much, Green Table, for sitting so quietly. I'm going to give you guys a table point because you are following directions. All right, boys and girls, so I want to see everyone's name and date on their paper.
So they can see the date.
Table 4 got a table point, or Team 4 got a table point because they were following directions. Oh, got the eraser. All right, when I turn around, I want to make sure that everyone has their name and date on their papers because that's the number one rule in kindergarten. All right, boys and girls, thank you for being so quiet.
This one broke.
Let me check.
What do we do?
Name and date.
Levi, come try again. That's not how we walk.
Name and date, boys and girls. Remember, we need to follow directions if we want to volunteer. All right, good job. What's the other rule in kindergarten? We don't use erasers. Remember, because mistakes are okay. I'm going to borrow this for a second. All right, boys and girls, eyes on me. Thank you so much. You guys are doing an awesome job. Okay. So what you guys have in front of you, it's called the 10 frame. Now, 10 frame. I wonder why it's called a 10 frame. Sophia, why do you think this is called a 10 frame?
Because it's a frame and it has 10 boxes.
That's right. I think it has 10 boxes. Boys and girls, can we count how many boxes the 10 frame has? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, boys and girls. And let me tell you something about this 10 frame. You guys are going to be seeing this 10 frame a lot. Just like you see your snap clips and your counters and you use your math notebooks, this 10 frame is going to be a math tool that you guys are going to use here in the classroom, okay? You guys are going to be able to count with your 10 frame. Find your bubble, boys and girls. You're going to be able to count with your 10 frame. You're going to be able to add with your 10 frame. You're going to be able to subtract with your 10 frame. So this is a pretty cool tool that you guys will use. But today, we're going to do something super fun with it. And we are going to color in, let me get those crayons. We are going to color in different squares to see if we can color in to 10. Okay? So make sure, while we have a second, make sure your name and your date is on your paper. Good job, boys and girls. All right, now in order for this to work out, we need to make sure we're following directions because I'm going to be giving specific rules, okay? I'm going to be giving specific rules on what colors and how many boxes you need to color in, okay? So everyone make sure they're ready using the color red. Using the color red, please color in 3 spaces. Please color in 3 spaces. And boys and girls, this is independent, so our voices are at a 0. Okay? Using the color red, we're going to color in 3 spaces. I should not hear anyone talking because their bubbles are in their mouth. Hey, this goes. This is red. There you go. Aiden. Andrew. This is red. All right. Good job, boys and girls. We're using the color red, and we're coloring 3 spaces. The color red, and we're coloring 3 spaces. Good coloring. All right, eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Good job. All right, using the color blue, so using the color blue, that's okay, keep going. Using the color blue, we are going to color in 4 more spaces. Using the color blue, color in 4 more spaces. 4 more spaces using the color blue. Good job, Team Smith. You guys are doing a great job. I'm looking for someone who is following directions and sitting so quietly and doing their very best work. Because I need someone to come to the board and color in 4 blue spaces. 4 blue spaces. Sophia, you did an excellent job. Can you come up on the board and color in 4 blue spaces for me? Thank you very much. Here you go. If you finish coloring, eyes on Sophia. And we're going to make sure she did it correctly. And it's hard to reach. All right, so this is 1. We're going to do number 2. Okay, keep going. I want to make sure I see 4 blue spaces. You guys are doing a great job. Good job, Sophia. Okay, want to do the last one? A little more blue in there. All right, good job, boys and girls. All right, we're almost done. Okay, while Sophia's finishing up, thank you so much, Sophia. We're going to use the color yellow, and we're going to color in 1 space. So we're going to use the color yellow and color in 1 space. Thank you. Thank you, Sophia. We're using the color yellow and coloring in 1 space.
Am I sensing a pattern?
Peter, I was going to call on you to come up to the board, but we called out and you can't do that, okay? Using the color yellow, color in 1 space. Ian, thank you for sitting so quietly. Can you come up to the board and color in? We don't have yellow, so we're going to use green. So come on up. So Ian's going to color in 1 yellow or green space. Space. Good job. I know I should have made it lower. Good job, Ian. Thank you so much. Okay. And our last color, using the color purple. Using the color purple. You guys are doing such a great job. Keep it up, Team Smith. Using the color purple, we're going to color in 2 spaces. Using the color purple, we're going to color in 2 spaces. Good job. Good job, Sophia. Using the color purple, we're going to color in 2 spaces. All right, I'm looking for someone who is sitting so quietly. Miss Penelope, you have done a fantastic job today. Can I have you come up to the board and color in 2 spaces using the color purple? All right. Oh, you do have a purple pen. Can you color in 2 spaces for me?
That's blue.
Thank you so much. I know, just color in the best you can, okay? Good job, Team Smith. Now you guys should notice something on your 10 frame. How many boxes, raise your hand, how many boxes should be colored in? Raising your hand, how many boxes should be colored in? Thank you for raising your hand, Maddie. 10. That's right, we should have 10 colored boxes. 10 colored boxes. Yes, Sophia. Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Penelope. Miss Penelope, you have done an outstanding job today. I think we need to give her a cheer. Should we do the ole ole cheer?
Yeah.
We just did the cheeseburger. How about we do the ole ole cheer? Okay, ready? Uno, dos, tres. Ole, ole, ole. Good job, Miss Penelope. Go take a seat. All right, boys and girls, you did such a great job. I'm so proud of you. All right, so we have one more special worksheet that's 0 left for us. So can I have everyone take their 10 frame, make sure their name and the date is on it, and stick it in your seat sack folder. Your seat sack folder. Put all those crayons away because we don't need them anymore.
Here.
Put all the crayons in the middle of your table.
You can do it without talking. You got it.
Seat. Sometimes the seats are mixed up when we put them back down. That's okay. Put the 10 frame away in your seat sack folder, and I'm going to hand you guys out a super cool pattern worksheet. And these are all from Zero the Hero. So maybe when he comes again on the 20th day of school, because remember, when we hit the number 9, Zero grabs another friend and they make a new number. So on the 20th day of school, I bet while you guys are at lunch, Zero the Hero will sip on in here and leave you guys another special treat. All right. Thank you so much for following directions, guys. We are almost done. Keep it up. Bubbles in their mouths. All right. Bubbles in your mouth. Thank you very much. So boys and girls, you will see in front of you, eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Thank you very much. You are going to see in front of you, there is a pattern sheet. And we're going to go over what a pattern is. Can somebody raise their hand and tell me what a pattern is? Someone who is following directions. Amber, thank you so much for raising your hand. What is a pattern? That's right. That's right. A pattern is something that repeats itself and it keeps on going. So on the board, I drew a special pattern so we can practice. So all together, can we call out these shapes and let's see if we can figure out this pattern, okay? Square, circle,
triangle,
square,
circle, triangle.
Good job, Team Smith. You did an awesome job. So this is an example of a pattern. And there are so many patterns out there in the world. And there are so many patterns you guys are going to learn. But today, we are going to focus on these 3 patterns. So I want you independently to see if you can figure out these patterns. They're a little tricky. Zero the Hero sometimes likes to trick us a little bit. So we're going to see if we can figure out his patterns. All right? And when you finish, I want eyes on me. Thank you, Levi. All right, make sure we have our date and our name, and let's see if we can figure out the pattern. Yes, Sophia.
I know Zero the Hero left us right here. Can you
And you know what? I bet Team Smith, I bet we can finish these patterns. I bet we can. Make sure we draw. Good job. That's your work. Green table, you guys are doing a fabulous job today. They are following directions and not calling out and are doing their very best work.